Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam, sir.
Let us recite Al-Fatiha. A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. O Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, the most forgiving, please forgive all our sins, our parents, our families, and the Muslim Ummah. O Allah, please make us to be your best servant and your best viceroy. O Allah, please accept our prayers. Please accept our deeds in the month of Ramadan. O Allah, please help our brothers and sisters who are suffering from hardship, difficulties, and challenges in life. O Allah, please help us to face the challenges in the presence of COVID-19, all the variants, the hybrid, XE, and other new coming variants. Allah, you alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun alal mursalin. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Alhamdulillah, first and foremost, let us express our gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to continue our class. Okay, before I continue, let me wish all of you Ramadan Kareem, and let us make salawat. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallam. Alhamdulillah, how are you, brothers and sisters? All right, I'd like to get your feedback. How have you, gone through this managing diversity chapter? May I get people that I listed here, your feedback. What have you learned from this managing diversity chapter? Okay, now Sister Na Yi Wen. Can you hear my voice, Sister Na Yi Wen? Are you here, Sister Na Yi Wen? You're not here. Yeah, I can see you are there. Yi Wen Na, I can see that. Sister Yi Wen Na. No one to reply my question. I cross you here. Wu Sophia.
Yes, sir.
What have you learned so far in this chapter?
Learning from management and thinking.
No, you didn't learn anything. Didn't learn anything. I write here, didn't learn anything. Okay, Mafume. Mafume? Mafume not responding to my question. I cross here. Aisha Ibrahim Warda. Also not responsive to my question. Suji, what have you learned so far in this chapter? Suji, Suji 1, Suji 2, Suji 3, not responsive. Sister Jamalia. Sister Jamalia, what have you learned so far in this chapter? Also not responsive. Aina Liana, Muhammad Razali, are you here in this class? Can you hear? Are you here, Aina? Aina Liana? Not responsive. Kashful Hakim. Kashful Hakim. Not responsive. Brother Amir Farhan. Brother Amir Farhan. Amir Farhan, are you there? Also not responsive. Lee Mei Heng.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This chapter is chapter 5. We learn the managing diversity. It talks about the workplace diversity, changing makeup of workplaces. For the workplace diversity, it discusses the ways in which people in an organization are different from and similar to one another. And we talked about the types of diversity. It divided to 2 types. The surface level diversity. It easily perceived difference and don't necessarily reflect. It talks about the ways people think, how they think, how they feel. And the another one type is deep level diversity. It refers to the less observable, deeper level, and difference in values, personality, or work preference. And we also learn why we learn the managing workplace diversity. We talk about its importance. We learned 3 main importance. The first one is people management. People management. It gives us a better use of employee talent, increase creativity in team, and retain employees of diverse backgrounds. And the second one is organizational performance. It can help us reduce costs, enhance the problem solving ability, and improve the system flexibility. The last one is it can make us increase understanding of the marketplace, improve sales growth, and it is the right thing for us to manage workplace diversity. And we also learned the diversity in Malaysia. We focus on the diversity found in the workplace. For example, the different age, gender, race, and religion, disability, abilities. So that's all I learned for so far.
Okay, thank you. Your name is Lee Mei Heng.
Yeah, Li Mei Hao.
Sakina, right? Your Islamic name?
My Fatima.
Oh, Fatima. Okay.
Ah.
Your sister Fatima. So how's your place now in China?
So far, Alhamdulillah, it's
Very
all
good.
fine.
The fasting
Yeah.
okay in China?
Yeah,
Okay.
I fasting with my families.
Okay. You just always stay at home, right?
Yeah.
Still locked down, huh?
So far we are free.
Afraid to walk.
Yeah.
So did you go to mosque? Masjid?
But the masjid is still closed. We do Tarawih at home.
Oh, the masjid is closed, huh?
Yeah, still closed.
So you just have your prayers, your fasting at home.
Yeah, at home.
Which part of your the province of China?
Tianjin is close to Beijing.
Close to Beijing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you are the Beijing resident, huh?
Yeah.
The Beijing speaks different from other parts of China, right?
Yeah, it's capital city.
Because people say if you're from Beijing, if you go to Xi'an, you go to Guangdong, and people can recognize that you are from Beijing. Last time they call Peking, right? Used to be the English call your place Peking.
Peking, yeah.
Yeah, Peking, huh? But now it calls that Beijing, huh?
Yeah.
So in capital city of China.
Yeah, capital city.
How many Muslim in your area?
Muslim, I think 10,000 or 20,000.
Oh, in your area, 20,000.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have other than the Chinese in Beijing, Arabs or Malay?
I think most of them from East Asia, such as Egypt, Turkey.
Oh, those from Middle East.
Yeah.
Egypt, Turkish. Oh, they live in your area, Beijing.
Yeah, I think most of them from Middle East countries.
Any from Malaysia or Indonesia?
Malaysia,
No.
I think not many. Most of them Saudi, Egypt, Turkey, or Syria.
Okay, good. So you have, other than the Chinese, you have these Arabs, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, diversity, like your place, right? Yeah? You have Arabs, you have your Chinese, dominant Chinese, right?
Yeah.
And then this Arab. So this Arab, they are working as they're doing business, or they are studying that?
Most of them doing business.
Oh, I mean, you can find Arab shop right in your area.
Yeah, very Arab shops.
So you don't have problem to buy dates, to buy shawarma.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Many delicious food.
Oh, just like in IIUM, huh?
Yeah, no difference.
Oh, so you don't feel like, even though you're in Beijing, but you don't feel different from IIM, huh? Okay.
The environment, the weather is more better in Malaysia.
So the temperature is now 5 degrees?
7 degree.
7 degrees. Okay, still cold, huh?
Yeah, still cold.
So you have to wear the warm clothes, huh?
Yes, weather.
Okay, thank you, Sir Fatima. Very good.
Okay, thank you.
A lot, you share a lot about your place in
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next, Nurul Shazana, are you here?
Yes, Doctor.
What have you learned so far in this chapter? Sister Nurul Shazana, are you here?
Yes, yes.
Where are you? Where are you? Can't see you.
We learn about the for now we learn about the diversity workplace. And then about the if the types of the diversity, there are the surface level. If surface level, here we look at how the difference, the how the difference between the pupil think or feel.
Mhm.
And then for the deep level, it's about the less observable for the pupil.
Mhm.
And then there are about the managing workplace diversity, also important. There are 3: people management, strategy, and organizational performance.
Mm.
For the people management, it's about better of use of employment talent, and also the creativity and ability to attract and retain employees of the diverse background.
Mhm.
For the organizational performance, it can reduce the cost, absenteeism, and downslip, and also enhance problem solving.
Mhm.
For the strategy, it increases the understanding of the marketplace, and also it can reach the diverse consumer. Second, improve the sales growth and also competitive advantage.
Mm. Where do you live, Sister Nurul Shazana?
Right now in Mahala.
Where?
In Mahala,
Which mahala?
Hafsa.
Hafsa. Okay. Anything that you find diversity at Hafsa, mahala Hafsa? What is your course? Your degree program?
Mathematics.
Oh, you are from
One time.
Kelantan. Okay. BSMS, eh?
Yes.
So this is your first time stay in Gombak.
Yes.
Okay, how do you find the mahala in Kuantan and mahala in Gombak?
The facilities in Mahala here is like than in Kuantan.
Here better than Kuantan or Kuantan better than here?
Kuantan.
Kuantan better? Eh? Oh, more fresh food in Kuantan.
Yes.
And also more international students in Kuantan.
During my class, not many international students.
Mm-hmm. Also, dominant Malay in Kuantan. Oh, Malay University in Kuantan. So you love the Malay University.
My course, there's not international student, but the other course have international student.
Oh, this mathematical science have many Malay students.
Yes.
Hmm. All right, thank you, Sister Nurul Shazana. So
Okay, Doctor.
sharing, used to live in Kuantan, now first time live in Gombak. Okay, Brother Muhammad Hasri, Hasbullah.
That's I. That's me. Hello?
Yeah,
That's me.
yeah.
Okay.
Different, your photo here and your photo in the profile.
But the same person actually.
Oh, same person, huh? This
Same
one,
person.
to check.
This one is more older than that
Which
one.
one older? The current one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this one younger one, huh?
Not young, but
Yeah.
the young yes, the younger one.
Oh, this one during your first year.
Yes.
Now your final year.
Yeah.
What?
Not. We are in third year.
Third year what? What program?
But same like Nur Shazana, BSMS,
Oh,
Medical Sciences.
from Kuantan, huh?
Yeah, from Kuantan.
So you live in which mahala here?
I live in Uthman, Mahala. But right now I'm in my sister's house at Sri Kembangan.
Oh, now at home, huh?
Not at home, not my sister's house.
How about your home?
My home is a bit further, which is
Huh?
at Johor, the utara of Johor, the north of Johor, which is Pago, Muar Johor.
Oh, our campus, huh?
Yeah, our third campus.
KLM. KLM campus, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you.
I used to go there.
You, when you return home, Pago, so you drop by our campus, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, now you have.
So I can use the facilities on that campus.
Because you have your student card, right?
Uh.
Oh, you are now richer than all of us. You have Kuantan, you have Pago, you have Gombak now.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm unfortunately not from CFS. But if I am from CFS, I think I
Tambang.
have I have all campus.
So you are from which program before you join IIUM?
Actually, I'm from another university. I'm taking diploma. So yeah, I'm taking diploma
Diploma in what?
at UPSI, UPSI. Diploma in Mathematical Sciences also.
But you decided not to pursue your teaching career.
Yeah, because I think I plan to not further in education. Because in UPSI we can also choose whether we want to further in education or not. Or for example, mathematics in general or mathematics in education, something like that. So I plan to not continue in education. So why not? I try another university, right?
Okay. Oh, you have already had experience in Tanjung Malim, eh?
Yes, Tanjung Malim.
Mualim, Mualim district. Right.
Memory.
Mualim, eh?
Yeah, Mualim.
Mualim district, eh? Oh, mashallah, no, you study at a very old education institution in the country. It was known as SITC.
SITC.
Perakian, many
their main campus.
Yeah, teachers came from SITC. Many teachers, especially those very, very senior teachers, veteran in the past, all of them, received their education training from SITC. So now known as UPSI, yeah?
Yes, UPSI.
Okay, and then actually, before SITC, people study at, Kirby.
Kirby also?
No, not here, not in Malaysia. This in London. London, Kirby, yeah, Kirby College in London. Then after that, the Kirby, too far to send people to Kirby, London. So that's why they set up this SITC. So many local people can become teachers by studying at SITC. Now upgraded to UPSI. You are very Lucky, brother Mama Asri.
Alhamdulillah.
Study at the oldest, oldest education institution in the country.
Ya, Alhamdulillah.
Not actually Simlaya the oldest, no. Not even UPM the oldest, not UTM the oldest, but at SITC the oldest.
Oh,
Yes. Because before the technical, before agriculture, they wanted to train more teachers. So that's why they set up the Sultan Idris Teaching College. Okay? SITC stand for Sultan Idris Teaching College. For the rest who do not know, SITC now is UPSI, University Pendidikan Sultan Idris.
yes.
Still Sultan Idris. But it's kampung, right? UPSI is a kampung environment, right?
Yeah, they have divided into two campus. The main campus is the older one, but it has been placed as the administration office on that main campus, the older one. And then the other one is the campus where they place the kuliah and so on, and the hostel. That one is the new one. I think that if you want to go from the main campus to the new one, it takes about 50 minutes. Yeah, a bit long, a bit further actually.
Oh, okay.
The new one is at the Proton City. You know.
So you enjoy life over there, right?
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, enjoy.
So what is the diversity that you can share with us?
Where in my place right now? Or?
Yeah, the places that you study at, diversity in UPSI, diversity in IIM.
Oh, okay. The most different, the most different is about the lecturers lah. The lecturers in UPSI, there are more local lecturers. At my time lah. At my time, there are more local lecturers. And when I go into UIA, IIUM, I see a lot of foreigners lecturers. And another diversity in terms of English. IIM really focus on English, right? But in UPSI, we didn't talk English so much. So it's
the lectures all in Bahasa.
For the Malay to
so the lectures also in Bahasa.
Yeah.
So when you study in IUM, all in English, then you have international lecturers and students.
Yeah. In terms of ethnic, in UPSI, there are just local ethnic lah. We have from Sabah, Sarawak, we have Cantonese, Kedah, Korean, KL, and so on. It's diverse in terms of ethnic in Malay. But when I go to IIUM, so vast, much diverse, international diverse.
Even in Kuantan, you can have the diversity in Kuantan.
Yeah, in Kuantan, not so much because the foreigner is the percent of foreigner is much lower than IIUM and Gombak campus actually.
Oh, so Gombak campus is really you can see visibly, the international.
Really diverse.
Okay, so so that's why now you have to further your study in Gombak, brother Asri. Master in education.
Oh, no, I'm taking minor business right now.
So you can.
So actually we have two options, education or business. But I choose business.
You can pursue Master of Finance or Master of Management or Master of Business in Gombak.
Yeah, inshallah.
Please continue. If you enjoy the city in Gombak.
Yeah. Really, in my opinion, I think my life is in Gombak actually.
New
we
experience.
want to compare Gombak or Kuantan, I think I'm much tend to Gombak lah.
So in Kuantan, very relaxing, kampung, beaches, Tanjung Lumpur.
Not so kampung actually, because in Kuantan we are at just nearby the town actually, the Kuantan town.
No, not nearby the beach,
Not by the beach, but about 30 minutes to go to the beach. Not far away lah.
So you
We
have
can still access.
Cerating lah. You go to Cerating lah.
Cerating is much further. The nearest one, Teluk Cempedak. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's popular. Teluk Cempedak.
So you
And then we go further away. We can find Cerating and another beach.
very good, to live in Kuantan,
Yeah, very good. I'm used to go there actually.
Our brother sister in Gombak, you don't have beaches, surrounded by the trees, the hills. Alhamdulillah.
But we have waterfall actually in Gombak.
Waterfall? Where's waterfall?
Kampung Pusu.
Oh, no waterfall, just a stream, and also polluted stream.
Oh, polluted already.
No waterfall, stream. Stream, just like drain. No waterfall. I think the beaches are better, isn't it? Teluk Cempedak, Cerating.
Yeah, much better.
And also all the seafood,
Oh, that's one of the things.
more relaxing, less pressure to study in Kuantan. But
yes, Kuantan is more relaxing. Yeah.
But people here in Gombak very pressured. So welcome to the pressured campus.
I'm actually not new in this campus because I'm from Selpet, so I have been here for one sem at the first.
You're studying language. Okay.
I'm studying Selpet.
Oh, you also Selpet graduate?
Selpet person. Selpet graduate.
Oh, you also joined the international student, Selpet?
Yeah.
Normally Selpet.
Yeah, what?
International student.
Yes.
Normally international student, they have to join Selpet first before they can join the kuliah.
Oh, that's a requirement.
No, because of language. They have because they have to pass their language first.
So I didn't pass.
You have to pass your English test, right? EPT.
Yeah. English and Arabic.
If your APT, TPT are not good, then you stay longer in Selpet. EPT, and TPT, right? Those are the three tests that you have to do. If you don't pass, then you'll be staying longer in Selpet.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, you survive, huh?
Alhamdulillah, I survived.
Okay, thank you, Brother Asri.
All right, welcome.
Next is Fatin. Are you here, Fatin?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from? Fatin Yahpram.
Yeah, I'm from Bangkok, Thailand.
Oh, still in Bangkok?
I'm from Bangkok, but right now I'm in Malaysia. I'm campus.
Oh, in Aminah, huh?
No, I'm in Asma.
Asma, okay. Your degree program?
Sorry?
What is your degree?
Oh, undergraduate. Like I just study undergraduate only.
Which program?
Communication. Third year, second semester.
Okay. Any diversity that you could share with us?
Any diversity? You mean like in IIUM or in Thailand or in Malaysia?
In Thailand, more diversity or less diversity in Thailand?
I think in Thailand is more diversity, probably because there's a lot of foreigners there, and many of the culture, I think also like they are open. Yeah, for many stuff like that. Yeah.
So you compare in Kuala Lumpur, how do you find the different Bangkok and Kuala Lumpur?
um, if in Bangkok, I feel like for the diversity, I think it is about like we are opening about the LGBT. If I'm going to talk about that, yeah.
So more LGBT in Bangkok.
Yeah, we are really open about that.
Oh, you're okay, huh? People in Bangkok. Okay.
Yeah.
Kuala Lumpur also
But-
okay.
Yeah, but I think it's still like not that open since it's like Islamic country, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Not open, but there are a lot of this LGBT movement, but they are moving.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Mm.
And also in Kuantan, they are also in Kuantan, this LGBT.
Oh, I haven't heard about that so much.
So Kuantan people might know they have a lot. They have what call a center of LGBT in Kuantan. Because I think they came from Thailand also, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
They came from Thailand, and then from Thailand to South Thailand, and then go to Kelantan, Terengganu, and then they want to go further because they cannot do LGBT in Kelantan and Terengganu.
Oh, really?
They very strict of Islamic practice there. So they go to Kuantan. Kuantan people are not concerned about Islamic practice.
Oh,
More liberal in Kuantan.
yeah,
So
I got it.
they have the center in Kuantan. Kuala Lumpur also they have the center.
Mm.
Our rector also knows some of them. Their name by the name Purple.
Oh, yeah.
So but this Purple already Purple went to Bangkok now to do surgery. And now Purple already make a repentance. And now Purple already became real men.
Real man?
Real men. Last time Purple with the purple name, Purple was very, very beautiful.
Yes.
More beautiful than the real woman.
Some of them are really look like women, look like real women, and you cannot even like differentiate them.
Yeah, like Miss Universe, no? They look like Miss Universe or Miss Pageant.
Yeah, and actually we have like Miss LGBT too.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
from Bangkok. They got the advice from Bangkok.
Yeah.
So Bangkok is the hub of LGBT.
Like we're having LGBT a lot. Yeah, we opening about that. But still about the married, the certification married, we still not like um, encourage it that much. Yeah.
You still not recognized, huh? They are
Yeah.
the lesbian, the gay also they cannot marry, huh?
Yeah.
But no, in Singapore also they have, but Singapore also don't allow. So what happened? No? In order for them to get married among the same gender, they went to US. Nah.
Oh yeah, I just heard that like around America they open about this.
Because they want to get the marriage certificate. So they went to US and US gave them the marriage certificate. And woman and woman married.
Yes, and men and men.
Man and man married.
Like that.
So those are another issue of diversity.
I'm not sure.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fatin. Okay. Let me now move on to our topic for today. Those are the conversation. Okay, today we are going to look at about the forms of discrimination. We start at discrimination. Yeah, what are the forms of discrimination that we have in the organization? And because people cannot accept the differences, therefore they use this approach to differentiate between what they prefer, what they don't prefer, and that's why they have the discriminatory practice. For example, they deny equal opportunity. They deny also equal rewards. Male and female different reward system. or perhaps different age. For example, like certain in countries, they don't appreciate, you know, the older workers. And for them, you are old. It's timely for you to get out from the company. You are no longer useful. Okay, but certain places, they wanted to keep the older workers, and at the end they don't, you know, open more opportunity for the younger one to join the workforce. This is something that need to be addressed. So, okay, the other one is, you know, due to the different gender, can also create what you call sexual harassment on different, you know, genders. Yeah, people trying to be, you know, to have the unwanted sexual advances, you know, trying to abuse others, you know, with hostile, and then make others not scared, yeah, by touching and whatnot. This is something that often happen in the workplace here. But of course, at the extreme one in the US, they're very extreme. You know, they even went to the places, the wisest, the wise places for them, and also they brought something that not welcome at the workplace. And also the intimidation. They are making you feel very, very small. Like we have bully in the workplace. This happened, you know, because they wanted to show that they have the muscle, the strength, so they bully others, especially those who do not want to, you know, to quarrel, those who are the timid type, you know, the one, so they're becoming the target. But the worst case in the, you know, Western country, you know, developed country like in the US, for example, the African American, you know, always found the nooses, you know, the hanging rope at their desk, you know, this because this is like very, what I call, aggressive, especially during the hostile campaign of Donald Trump. They say America, US is only for the whites. This is white supremacy, yes, supremacy of the white. Only white can live in America. So again, you know, the black continue to be the target of intimidation. Some of them, the Arabs, they asked to go back to your country. So this is something they do. They don't want to accept. At the end, you know, actually by doing that, it will not create any benefit because some of them, they have not. You ask them to go back to their country, and they born there in the US. Where to go? But originally, yeah, they came from Kenya, Tanzania, yeah, Ghana, Nigeria, but they are descendant already in the US. You ask them to get out from the US and go back to your home country. Where they say, where's our home country? You're African, but we are not. You look, it's not African, but we are not born in Africa. If you go to Africa, they also don't want to accept us. Yeah, but because, you know, people cannot accept. They only wanted to have the supremacy of the whites. And people like to make joke about you, about your size, mockery and insult. They make jokes about sometimes your physical, we call what? Body shaming, isn't it? Are you familiar, brother or sister Nabila? Body shaming? I think this also happen, right? People making joke of your size. Sometimes people say, oh, you know, the healthy one. And which one is Mr. Suhaimi? Oh, the healthy one. They say the healthy one. But you just say the healthy one. Oh, people say all people are healthy, but the one is extra healthy. It is a joke, you know, but it is a joke carry that is about, you know, talking about the shape, the body of the person. Or in the context of the US, they see the Arab Americans, they will insult them by saying, oh, let me check what is in your robe, what is in your shirt. There might be bombs or something, you know, that harmful because you are wearing, you know, you're wearing the Arab robes. Okay, exclusion. Some people might be marginalized from the mainstream. They are the back office, so you are forever back office. No chance for you to be promoted. Salespeople are be given the chance to be promoted, but those doing the office at the back office, like those clerks, finance clerk, etc., not given. And sometimes, very, very harsh at workplace, the incivility, showing off disrespect, excluding you from the interaction. They keep your file from the consideration of the management. They shout at you, yell at you, but you can just talk nicely. But why is that you have to yell at the person? Say, this is the person that, the most lazy person in our office. It's happened just to embarrass you. I just wanted to you feel demotivated, and actually at the end they want you to leave. They want to resign, but they cannot terminate. It is wrong, to fire people without valid reason, but they are doing subtly, in a soft manner, by intimidating, by shouting at you, by I call embarrass you in the public. You would be you wanted to leave or resign. This is another thing that some people say nowadays. You need to have this ability to have the strength, to bear with the intimidation. People yell at you, you don't feel quickly angry. Okay, so sometimes people throw peppers on your face. Now you feel also, you're okay. Some people say, no, you cannot do like that. You have to protect your honor. But again, some people they are okay, because they say this is this is sometimes they accepted this part of their culture, yelling at people, shouting at people. And brothers and sisters, please bear in mind, later on when you work in the harsh environment, be prepared that you will be yelled, shouted, or perhaps embarrassed in front of others. But don't, if you want to learn about the work, so you should stay some time, brother and sister. Don't quickly leave. If you leave, you might have a negative if you were to work in other companies in Malaysia, for example, you might be getting also negative impression also from other employees, because the news spread very fast among the companies. Once they dislike you, they will put you in the limelight. You will be popular among them. This is in Malaysia. Okay, but you don't find this very obvious when you work in other countries, like you work in Australia, New Zealand. You find very, very, very nice, even though you are not with the whites, but they have the what I call this equal opportunity policy and equal treatment. So normally you don't find people misbehave at you. But in Malaysia, in Singapore, you have to have thick ears. Do you know what I mean by thick ears?
They shout.
Your ears must be easy. People yell at you also, the ears is okay. The audibility is okay. Sometimes people talk very loud at your ear. What does it mean? Disrespect, because they can talk nicely. Why they have to close to your ear and then speak loudly? Because they want others to hear. Because the purpose is not to communicate, but rather to embarrass you. This happened in Malaysia, brothers and sisters. Don't cry. Don't cry. If this sister, they easily dishearten and cry. People throw you at your face. It's common also in Malaysia. Some employee they throw at your face. This kind of work. Throw at your face, and you collect, and then they step on your hands when you pick the peppers. Don't feel you have to be strong. Of course, you can report, but again, the report also we have problem here in Malaysia. We report to the labor office. The labor office also do not really take action. So sometimes you go to union also might have difficulties because they're talking about work, especially if the company feel that all right, you don't want to work, no problem. We can import foreign workers. Now about 500,000 foreign workers are ready to come into Malaysia to replace those who are not able to to work in the rough environment, the 3D environment. I think we Malaysian, right, brother Asri, Malaysian cannot work in a 3D environment, right? You know the 3D environment?
No.
Dirty, dangerous. What's the other one? Dirty work, dangerous work, difficult. People in Malaysia don't want to work in the dirty one. Dirty like IWK, you know, Indah Water Consortium.
Yes, sir.
Anyone do not know? Nafal, what is Indah Water doing?
Waste management, right?
Very dirty, right? Very smelly. Nobody want to work. You know what is the, if you call, if you are a contractor of IWK, they call because of clog in the sewage system. Because in my place, we also have to call the IWK. We have to pay now 1,200, for just about 1 hour work, to empty the tank, 1,200. Dangerous. Nobody wanted to clean the window at KLCC. Window cleaner, KLCC. Nobody want to do that. And nobody wanted to go into the sewage hole. IWK, and I want a sewage hole. You see now in the road you have hole, right? The sewage is clogged, so people have to go inside to clear the clog. So nobody also don't want to work. Dangerous. Of course, the incident, many people, some workers died because they inhaled the toxic inside the hole. Difficult, difficult, so they don't want to work. In plantation also they want to work. So these 3D require people from other countries, like Indonesia, Bangladesh, Nepal. Okay, these people willing to work. And of course, the casualty also very, very high because 3D. Non-Malaysian wanted to work this. All right. Okay, next is glass ceiling. This is another form of discrimination, whereby that is invisible. That is like the divider between certain class of people, certain ethnic minorities, women, especially, that no matter how productive you are, no matter how perform you are, so you have this limit. You cannot go to the sky. We put a limit here, the ceiling as a limit. Okay, therefore you can see, you can see your opportunity, but you cannot go because they already put the ceiling, the glass ceiling. If they put the ceiling without the glass, you cannot see. Okay, fine. But this one just like to make you feel, uneasy. They just wanted to test your sabar. Okay, you can see from the glass ceiling, but you cannot get what you want. This is another. But some women in Malaysia, they choose to resign or go for optional retirement. This is something that very unfortunate, when we invested a lot on our workers. At one time, they opt for retirement. Okay, how to overcome this? The discrimination. We have law, labor law, we have employment law, but they are not enough. Because now how much that you can, you can take action against employers or your supervisors by doing, the harassment to you. How to prove that the harassment is a crime? How to prove that what I call the intimidation is a crime? You have to prove in order if you want to go to the court. Okay? You cannot go to court without the evidence, strong evidence. We call the prima facie. At least no, the court must get the prima facie. The surface evidence must be there. If no prima facie, the court just reject. So this is not, not really helping, to address the problem with diversity. Okay, in national pay, in Malaysia we don't have actually equal pay law, but we did follow, the convention that we signed with International Labour Organization. So in Malaysia, alhamdulillah, we don't have the called discrimination of salary. Whether you are male or female, you receive the same salary if you're in the same grade or same category of the employment. And another protection is for the disability. Recently, people are not happy, when you make mockery on the disabled people. Okay, you disregard disabled people are not equal in their performance. So even you have this law, people still ignore parking. When it comes to parking also, people see empty parking with this disability sign, people just don't care. People don't care what happened to the disabled people, and disabled people are not being given also the chance to work in the workplace. Okay, what else managers can do? Of course, the law is not enough, brothers and sisters. Law is always not enough. But if you think that diversity is very important for our company, just now, some brothers and sisters already mentioned, it can increase. Sister Fatima mentioned it can increase your performance, and more advantage you can get. Okay, therefore you have to do something. As managers, you have to have your commitment, and you have to show that we subscribe, we welcome diversity. All right, we have to welcome. We don't put under the carpet. Okay, we have to welcome diversity. And then we need also, for those who are newcomer, or perhaps we need to also refresh people. Okay, we have to refresh people that were called diversity is no longer an option, but diversity is the way of us doing things. And therefore, we need to have the mentoring system, or we call the training system, mentoring and training, how to live with people from different ethnic, different races. We have to work together. If you don't have, and you cannot value, you cannot accept the presence of other than your race or ethnic. Okay, that's why, for example, some people purposely brought non-halal food and drink with them, while the rest, they have the Muslim co-workers together with them. They purposely brought this, whereby they can have other food available. But why they purposely put there? Okay? And then they say, these people do not want to mix with us. But you the one that that the Muslim are sensitive, with this non-halal thing, but you purposely brought with intention. This is something that you need to remind the workers. Okay. But if management themselves also the same, yelling people and allow this, then we can't do anything, because that is their choice. Okay, but to say that whether a company should accept diversity is also their choice. We cannot impose, you must accept diversity, but we already appeal to them. Diversity can give you a lot of advantage, isn't it? Advantage, but if they refuse, then nothing much we can do. Okay, brothers and sisters, nothing much we can do. Okay, like in IOM, there must be continuous mentoring, training, and also commitment from the top management that IIM is international university, and therefore you should expect very good ratios of international community Cannot be a Malay. Cannot be a Malay university. You go to Kuantan, okay lah. Kuantan, brother Hasri, huh? In Kuantan, all Malay, right?
Yes, yes.
Similar to UPSI, yeah. But in Gombak, you can find the diversity is increased. Some people, they don't want, they don't want to live in remote areas. They don't want to live in Tanjung Malim. We used to have international lecturers used to work there, but they say, oh, they cannot live in Tanjung Malim. Some of them used to work in USAS, USAS. Brother Haris, you know this? USAS? Never heard USAS?
No, sir.
Brother Asri?
Not familiar.
Not familiar? USAS? University Sultan Azlan Shah.
Oh, in Pahang.
No, Sultan Ahmad Shah. University Sultan, that one, Sultan Ahmad Shah. This one, Sultan Azlan Shah. Yeah, Brother Aiman, do you know USAS?
Yes.
Where is the place?
Kuala Kangsar, Perak.
Kuala Kangsar, right? Royal Town. We used to have some of our international students.
Kuala Kangsar,
Yeah, they finished their study.
Perak.
They got job from teaching at USAS Kuala Kangsar. But after 1 year, they couldn't stay. They said there's nothing in Kuala Kangsar. I said to him, Kuala Kangsar is the best town in Perak. Why? Royal town, right? It's a royal town in Perak. Kuala Kangsar, royal town. Iskandaria, Iskandaria Palace, just like this Buckingham Palace in the UK. So we have this Iskandaria. Okay, Iskandaria Palace. A lot of good place, in Kuala Kangsar, right, Brother Aiman? Are you from Kuala Kangsar, Brother Aiman?
No.
But are you familiar with Kuala Kangsar?
Not so. But I have friend there.
Okay. Anyone here from Kuala? Anyone here from Kuala? People in Kuala Kangsar call Kuala.
Not so. But I have friend there.
They call Kuala, Kuala. They don't call Kangsar, but they call Kuala. Where do you want to go? Kuala. Okay, Kuala. We have the popular one in Kuala is the laksa. Not ordinary laksa that you eat here. Laksa Kuala is different from other laksa. Not laksa, northern laksa. Not even the southern laksa. This laksa different. And then the soup is made from the eel. The eel fish. A lot of things now. But I'm promoting you Kuala Kangsar. Kuala Kangsar, Royal Town. So I love Royal Town, Kuala Kangsar. Very, very, quiet place. USAS is nearby Iskandaria Palace, actually. Next to the palace is USAS. You see Sultan Azlan Shah. Okay, so the commitment, very important. If management also themselves, no commitment, gone. Okay. That's a commitment is very important for diversity to be celebrated. Okay, final thought on diversity. Has identity politics led to an absence of celebrating differences? So this is also another political hatred, for example. They don't want. But again, they have no choice because of the reality. Do long established practices undermine diversity? practices of, if you're familiar with the same race, of course you don't want to accept. In IOM also, difficult. We can, if you have all the Malays, we can speak in Malay, right? And then we can eat budu together, tempoyak together. But suddenly we have someone from other parts of the world, they can't even smell durian. They run away. Right? They run away from durian. I think all of us love durian, right? I think Imam Haris love durian. Right? Which durian that you like? Bosangking?
Except me, sir.
You dislike? Oh, Brother Muhammad.
Yeah, I don't like. I even cannot smell that. Durian.
So you cannot go to Pahang, huh?
No, we have a place in this Tamamelate that is selling durian, and most of the time when I need to pass this way, I'm just avoiding.
Just close your mouth, huh?
I'm avoiding that way.
Oh, you avoid, huh? You cannot even smell, huh?
No.
You know what? No, I'm a descendant of the people from Kuala, Kuala Kangsar. My family have orchard, durian. What happened? No, they have a lot of durian. We ferment the durian. We put the durian in the big vase. We call tempoyak. A lot, the flesh that we cannot eat, right? We take out. And we throw in the seed, only the flesh. And then we put in our big vase. And then, we put for many years, 10 years even, And then when we want to cook, we just take, and then we cook, we call tempoyak. Wow. People from Pahang and people from Perak, they love to eat with tempoyak, right? I think Haris Irfan cannot eat tempoyak, right?
I'm from Pahang.
So tempoyak, patin.
Patit foyok.
Oh. Brother Muhammad, Safa cannot, huh? How about tempoyak? Can you eat tempoyak?
Papaya?
Tempoyak.
No, I don't know.
If you go to Mahala Ali, they sell the kind of not very light yellowish curry. Actually, but the taste is sour. It is not curry but sour. That is made from durian. Durian.
Oh no! It's that no.
But you don't smell durian actually. No longer durian smell. The durian
No, I
smell
mean I smelled it before, but I didn't like that.
And also they make sambal, kind of chili. They mix together, and then there's also the durian paste. Because durian paste lah, tempoyak is a durian paste.
Oh gosh.
Oh, you miss, you live in Malaysia how many years already?
Like 2.5 years.
Oh, so you should enjoy, durian when you go back to your country.
I tried once, and also I have the video how I'm trying. Oh my god, like that was so. Oh my god, I cannot say anything about that. Like,
how about Putri Fatima Sadira? Putri Fatima Sadira, how do you find this, durian? we have metaphor in our tradition, durian and cucumber.
Yes, sir.
So what is the meaning of durian and cucumber?
I only know the Malay.
Durian, because durian is very hard, right? Thorny, right? And
Yes.
cucumber very soft. And what happens if durian hits the cucumber?
Digulung luka.
The cucumber also will be damaged, right?
Yes.
So they just wanted to metaphor like between the rich and the poor, right? Or the power and the powerless. So the power like durian, the powerless like the like the cucumber. So people like us, like me lah, we are not the durian, we are the cucumber. So top, those who are the heaven, those in the top position, elite, they are the durian. They can hit you at any time. But some people say, wait until durian became tempoyak. You know what happened after durian became tempoyak? Who will be stronger during that time?
Yes, actually, cucumber.
Cucumber will be dominant. You know what? People will eat their tempoyak with the cucumber. The cucumber will be dominant. So these are the metaphor lah. People say, okay, durian cucumber, okay, durian has more power, but wait until durian became durian paste. When durian became durian paste, no more power. Now that time, the turn of the cucumber to get. This is the metaphor of people lah. Remember, even you are in the power, but one day you never thought, right? One day you can, lost everything. Proven also in our country, after more than 60 years in the power, suddenly lost power. Oh, now the ego also dropped. The ego also gone. But after getting power again, became durian again. Never lesson. Do you get what I mean? Never ever if Allah created you as durian, be grateful. Don't be feeling that durian is so great, so powerful, and you see cucumber is so vulnerable, and you want to take advantage. This also not appreciating the differences that Allah created, and therefore we need to support the diversity by having a good platform for training and so forth. All right, that's all for this week for our topic on diversity. So the key point from diversity, managers, when managers get things done with efficiency and effectiveness, managers should consider diversity, diversity in the workplace, because diversity can bring a lot of benefit and advantages. But if managers already in subscribing diversity, must manage diversity well. Okay, don't let people feel disadvantaged and whatnot. All right, thank you very much. With that, we end our session with tasbih kafara and surat al-asr. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika la ilaha anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wal asri inal insana lafi khusr illa alladhina amanu salihat wa tawasaw bil haqq wa tawasaw bis sabr. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.